Thank you for staying with us. And years ago, Dr. Sconzo formed the Teacher Advisory Board here within Humble ISD. This is a group of teachers within our district that meets regularly with Dr. Sconzo to discuss various information, things that are happening on campus, to provide feedback on programs, etc. So here today to talk to us about the Teacher Advisory Council, we have Angela Bland, and Angela is a teacher at Humble Elementary.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
No, we're thrilled that you could join us. Robert McAndrews, and Robert is a teacher at Pace and also at our CTE Center, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And then we have Louis Mascolo, who is a teacher at Kingwood High School. Welcome to all of you.
Thank you.
We're anxious to
Good to
hear
see you
about
guys.
the Teacher Advisory Board. So I'm going to start with you, Angela.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Advisory Board?
I started the advisory board about 5 years ago, and it was such an honor. I got an email from my principal asking me to be, represent our campus. So it's like, great, sure, I'll go. Let's get started. I think I was really surprised to get there and see such a round table type atmosphere, and Dr. Sconzo actually sitting there, like, okay, he's gonna answer these questions, and it was just nice to be able to bring back some of the concerns of my campus and have him personally just answer the questions and be very candid about them. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Robert, tell us a little bit. How many campuses are represented on the council? How do you get picked?
So Dr. Sconzo actually formed two groups.
Okay.
There's the elementary group of teachers.
Okay.
And then the secondary teachers meet separately, usually
Okay.
the following day.
Okay.
So in the secondary group, I think we have 6 high schools, 7 middle schools, and the Kate Center and the CLC. So it's probably about 20, 25 of us
Okay.
that meet together.
Okay.
I was asked also by my principal at that time at the Kate Center if I would participate, and of course I said yes.
Is there
And
one representative from each
one representative
school then?
from each
Okay.
school.
Okay. Okay. And I can see why you would separate elementary from secondary, obviously.
A lot of the issues.
Issues are very different.
Many are the same. Many are the same, but
No.
some are different.
Approaches are just different.
Okay. Louis, how long have you been on?
This was my first year on,
okay.
the Dr. Sconzo's advisory board, but we will severely miss him and having these conversations. It's been really to our advantage to be able to bring issues and to feel empowered. It gives the teachers and staff some power to be able to bring issues to a round table discussion, and Dr. Sconzo's been very he's just listened and actually reacted and had the information gotten from all the other cabinet members that possibly needed to make the decision would be there and change things and actually see some of their discussions or some of the issues brought to the table.
Can you share with
taken
us some
care
of those issues that are
Well,
discussed?
Well, we've everything from
Now be discerning about it.
absolutely.
I was thinking, what have we not discussed?
Right,
Wow.
it's
Well,
almost
that's good.
everything.
Yeah, so-
There's nothing off the table that we can't bring to that table. He would listen to any discussion and any decision.
Well, and I think that's a recurring theme today. Dr. Sconzo obviously is very involved not only with his students, but obviously with his teachers, and takes it all to heart and wants to know, and has done a great job making Humble ISD the campus that it is today with programs like the Teacher Advisory Board.
But in all sincerity, so here's living proof how easy my job is.
Right. Right.
I mean, truthfully,
Right.
we're blessed. We just have really high quality, caring, kid-centered people in the family. I mean, that it makes all the difference.
And I love that because we keep referring to it as family, and it's great. I've had the opportunity in this role for 2 years to meet fantastic educators, obviously, to serve next to Guy. And it is a blessing to be a part of the Humble ISD family. I don't think this happens in every district. So obviously you guys have been a part of the board. Any favorite memories? Kind of, we're going down memory lane here for Guy. Like each of you would like to share with your time with Guy. And Angela, let's start with you.
Absolutely. I felt It's like such the professional. There was a question, because how it kind of works, the questions are submitted before we get there, and they're all printed on a list, and you get to just kind of go through the list. But at the end, it's an open forum, so if anything comes in late, you're able to still bring it to the table. And there was a curriculum and instruction question, and Dr. Sconzo politely thought about it, and he looked directly at me, and he said, well, Angela, you're an alt here in the district. Would you like to answer that question? I went, well, absolutely, Dr. Sconzo. But thank you. But I felt so valued. And I want to tell you personally, it made me feel really good, because not often that, leaders of our district look to just, someone that maybe not as making decisions, to look and really value your opinion. And I really felt honored, and I was able to take that back to my campus and let them know he really cares for us, and he really wants to know our concerns. So I will always, I'll miss that, and I appreciate you. I do.
Thank you.
Robert, how about you?
And I would agree 100%. I've come back from many meetings and people would say things like, oh, nothing's going to happen. But Dr. Sconzo truly cares, and he listens to us, and we've made some changes based on some of the things that we've talked about. I appreciate the camaraderie. When we started with the group, some I already knew. Lewis and I have known each other for more years than I'd care to say. But getting to know people from every different campus, getting to share, do the different campuses have similar issues, similar concerns, and what's different? Dr. Sconzo's gift for names just amazed me from the day that I met him.
Right.
And so I think we do all feel like family in there, and we're very comfortable taking the questions that, and the concerns that we receive on campus and talking about them, and be able to come back and give good feedback.
Well, that's excellent. Okay, real quick, Lewis.
Well, my favorite,
last but not least.
Yeah, I was going to say, my favorite memory was the last meeting when we got to have an impromptu going away party or happy retirement party for him, as well as the empowering and that, being there to be able to be heard. And Dr. Sconzo has a leadership style that he will listen, he will take it in, and maybe 2 meetings down the road, he'll say, oh, by the way, that issue that was brought up, here's what the reply was, because the information he gathers, and he's just able to use all the resources that he has to be able to solve critical issues and critical problem solving. But we appreciate it.
I told you guys before, you're the heart of the district. You do what absolutely needs to be done, and I consider it personally God's work, and you guys do it so well, and I'm just proud to be able to end a career with the best, and you guys are the best.
You are too.
Yes, and thank you, Dr. Sconzo, for bringing the Teacher Advisory Board as a resource to our district. And thank you to the 3 of you all for not only serving on the Teacher Advisory Board, but for serving our children and being wonderful educators. You guys do important work day in and day out, and our district is only as good as the folks that we have in it. And I'm sitting next to 4 of the best, and from a parent in the district and somebody that grew up here, it is appreciated by many. So thank you to all of you.
We're blessed to be here.
Blessed to be here, part of the family.
That's right.
Amen.
Family is the theme. That is for sure. And for our audience, please stay with us. We have more stories to share.